Hello everyone, welcome back to a new video. Now today's video is going to be split into kind of two parts at least. Hopefully it's not going to be a long video at all, but anywho, today's video topics are going to be this poll that I promised that I would explain a bit more. Now what I mean explain a bit more is that on my channel I did lost 2 subscribers. I did notice, but I actually do like to make things more interesting for the channel. Like I can actually make, in a way, I can make mangas because I used to do that a lot when I was in school. And during all that time, I actually start hatching my own ideas and stuff, and I want to actually bring that to the channel. But before I can explain and get into that a bit more, I would like to get into the Pokemon part of this video, because in this video I do have a request for anyone who's willing to help, and please give me a second. Now we recently know that Shiny Tapu Bulu and Shiny Tapu Fini are going to be like released. Fini's going to be released in Japan around May 10th, I believe, and Shiny Tapu Bulu is already out. So my thing is that I need help with is I just caught Tapu Bulu and Fini from Ultra Sun and Moon. So I'm gonna clone them, use 2 different codes to turn both of them shiny, and I need help to figure out which one is tradable and which one isn't. Now the one that's tradable you can keep, because I will know what code I can reuse to make like that one again. And so yeah, if you guys or girls are willing to help me, yeah, you can actually get a free shiny Bulu or shiny Fini, if possible Fini as well. But yeah, that's it for this part of the video. Now for the next part is for the whole manga part of the entire video that I was telling you guys and girls about. Well, my ideas and stuff. Like this will be my first time ever explaining this to other people other than my sisters and any other family members, because I usually keep this kind of top secret. And if you see how many drawings I actually have in for this story, it's like a lot of characters. I wanted to keep this story kind of top secret until I was kind of a bit more like completed with it, but I just really want to bring something new to the table. At least something I don't see other PokeTubers doing and stuff. Now I'm gonna show you guys and girls these drawings that I have did. And I'm not gonna show you all of them because that would kind of ruin like the entire story, and also requires me to talk about the entire story, and that's going to take some hours to explain. So right now I'm just going to show off in like important main characters, and then later on I can I would show the map, but yeah, I can show the map as well. But for now I'm finna just show you guys and girls like these characters real quick. Okay everyone, this is my main character, starting off with Sasori Lecherry. He is kind of a hybrid between an angel and a demon. Let's just put it like that for now. And then main girl character, her name is Yuki Kalo Dragon, or Dragona. She is very special once you actually get to know her personality and stuff. And then second main male character, her name is Royaru Arrogant. Sorry, got tongue tied for a second. He is a demon Grim Reaper mix, or should I say Shinigami. Then second girl character is Ayame Chasen Tegan. Now she's also special. Now when she talks very quietly for reasons that I cannot explain right now. This is Shura Finnick, also a very important character once you actually get to know everything about him and what he is. This is Tenno. This is Wild. People call, well, his friends call him Prison. Not Prison, Prism. Like the the piece of glass that reflects light. This is Celesteela, Abanye, Cassandra, Ulana, Bahande, Alog, Alog, ugh. It's like saying Elijah, but it's Alogas, I can't say it. It's like saying Elijah, but with the A. Ronald, Nuru, Yinya, this is Farah, and this is Minu. He is a honey otter. If you don't know it's a honey otter, it's something I made up. Think of a hybrid between a honey badger and an otter, and she's a ferret. This is Apollo, this is Stella, this is Sal, this is Nades, this is Cheveler, this is Noah, and this is Katarni. I can't say it. And let me just stop. Katori. I can only say when I'm whispering. And this is Shita. And this is their teacher. So yeah, this is like the characters I want to show off for now. Like I literally have books and, well, not books, but like papers. And there's another thing I like to show off as well. Give me like a quick little second so I can actually flip these pages. Here we go. There's things in this world I created. I call them spirit animals. Now, don't really think they're anything like Pokemons, because when it comes to spirit animals, they're kind of literally spirits. They don't necessarily like fight each other, but it's more like when you use them, they will protect you and you alone, or your friend, or they will like attack with you or give you a power boost. That is the main focus of spirit animals. Now this is just one spirit, well, this is just one of the spirit animals, and this one is kind of like a starter, but this one is like the part of the first pair. I haven't counted how many pairs I have so far, but this is like the first pair. This is the second pair. And then these little guys are the third pairs. Now the first ones I showed you, the cat name is Ayuna, or Ayunya, which means blue meow. Well, Ayo means blue in Japanese, Nya means meow in Japanese, so that's what his name translates to. The two rabbits, I believe those were Jackalo and Jackola, both jackrabbits, and this is Hedgegon. Little they're like little hedgehogs, basically. Their little quills may look soft and stuff, but it's actually extremely like sharp, and they can actually curl up into a ball. Now, you might actually see like little things in my drawings like oceanic or nature. These are their element types. Even people actually have element types. This is just only like a fracture on how many there's actually like a whole bunch of them I'm trying to say. And there's like at least a few divine ones that are not accessible to people. And there's like at least 22 element types, at least, I believe. But I guess I should show that off as well in this video. Now here are the element types that many people and spirit animals possess in this world, basically. PI stands for like Esper. You could say it's like being psychic in a way. Then there's strength, meaning like you're extremely strong. There's spectral. You could control spirits, ghosts, bring people back, or raise an army of ghosts, or you could actually take people's like souls and things. Minerals, you could control rocks, gems, sand, anything that is dealing with anything that is rich in the ground. And then there's Draco, which means you will have dragon-like abilities. You can have a dragon arm, wings, legs, or tail, breathe dragon breath, eat other elements that dragons can actually throw at you. And then there's Oceanic, basically controlling water, creating creating things with water like weapons, sword, shield, anything like that. Toxic, meaning poisonous. Don't really need much explaining. You can make pollution, spit acid, or create a poisonous fog that will protect you. Now, Plane is a jack of all trades. You could control any element, but you're also weak to all of them in a way, but you're still strong because you can actually control any element there is, except for, I would say, 5 of the divine ones. You can't control divine element types because that would kind of disrupt things. So when it comes to people that are playing, they're still strong, so don't underestimate them. Unknown, now with their powers, is more of a transformation. They could transform to anything they want. Anything they see, they could transform. So like trees, rocks, animals, people, they could transform to anything they want. Matter, now when it comes to matter, you could control water, earth, electricity, space, and wind. So basically solid, liquid, gas, plasma, and space. That way it's different from being psychic because you're controlling different elements all at once. And I kind of make that one the most dangerous one. Insects, you can create a swarm, you can make your own hive, you can control any type of insect you want. Doesn't matter what it is. You could dress as a queen and you could control a whole ant colony. Well, a queen bee, I mean. And then there's gear, and if your element is gear, you could control and create weapons. Any type of weapon you want. It doesn't matter what it is. You can put your arm in the ground and you could pull out a very long katana, or you could I can't talk. You can create a trap out of very thin metal wires, and you can trap people, and if they get trapped in it, you can pull on the metal and it'll kind of slice them up. Sweets, if your element type is sweet, you could control food, and you could turn people and things into food, and you can fight with food in a way. Like you can bring food to life, is what I'm saying. Glacier is ice, basically. You could control ice, move it, freeze people. You can also destroy a lot of things. You can actually use ice for a lot of things, actually. And some of these things actually combine together to make new element types, but I'm probably going to get into that later. There's whirl, which is basically wind. You're controlling the air. You can make vacuums, maelstorms, hurricanes. Plasma is basically electricity. Anything that's dealing with electronics, you could control the electric impulses in people's bodies as well. And you can also make thunderstorms, or if you're extremely good at plasma, the element type, you can actually generate your own electricity. And you can actually charge things with it as well. And it's also a very good element to have. And then there's Scorch, which is basically fire. Lava, hellfire, divine fire, purgatory fire, any type of fire you could think of. Think of. Don't drink fire. So with Scorch type, your fire could be any color you want depending on your personality. So you can have black fire if you want, green, red, orange, white, doesn't matter. If it's the color you want, then it will become it. Then there's Photon, which is basically light. People that could control light. and it's not like make blinding people and stuff. It's more like actual like using light as a source of fighting. You can actually have light armor, light weaponry, and you can actually shoot out lasers and things. And then there's night. People that controls night is basically controlling anything that's evil or dark. You can actually control shadows. You can like it's not negative. You can't. It's not like controlling anything that's full on negative. It's just anything that seems evil. It's part of the night type of element. Then there's nature. You could control plants, trees, the woods. You could bring plants to life. You can create your own little army. You can make golems in a way. Geo, basically the earth. And you can make clay. You can make phasers. You can bring, well, you can actually destroy tectonic plates. You can make earthquakes. You can basically do the works. You can actually create a mountain as well. Now, these are the divine energies. I forgot to put one down, but soul, lunar, omni, positive and negative. And then there's also Tau. Now, soul is basically like saying solar energy. It's basically the powers you gain from the sun. Now, when it comes to the sun and the moon in this story, it's extremely like important. That's why they're divine energy. Now, those who control solar energy is actually extremely rare because you have to be, well, you have to be blessed by the gods to actually control this energy, or it can be passed down through blood. And this kind of energy is only passed down every so often. So it will be in your family, but it'd be like extremely rare for you to ever get or to pass down. Those who control this solar energy, they can create miniature suns, become like a glowing sun as well. This is why it's kind of divine, because I made it extremely powerful. Same for lunar energy. Omni, positive or negative. You can control anything that's negative, like all the elements, and anything that's positive, dealing with all the elements. Omni, negative, and well, positive and negative, those are two different types of elements on their own. Omni positive is everything that is good. Omni negative is everything that's bad. So take everything that's like along this list, but make them all like negative, and those are not like really good. Not many people has omni negative energy because that energy is kind of like pure evil. But there are people in the story that does have it, and once you actually see them, you will know it's them. And most people in this entire story has well, not everyone has omni positive, but everyone is actually using positive energy. And where all these nature and powers and energies coming from is well, this part I would explain in the story, but I'm just gonna say now, everybody get their power basically from nature. Everything that flows into nature. So like, say you're in a very open environment full of trees and wildlife, your powers will grow even more than in a city. But in a city, you can still be powerful, but it's not like as powerful. And also, when it comes to kids or having kids in this story, if your mother has fire and your father has water, you will basically have a combination of both fire and water. But in a way, if your mother and father are related, you will have no powers at all because everything just cancels out. But if you go out with somebody that had the same powers as you, your child will actually become 10 times more stronger than you ever like could imagine. Or the child could actually be as strong as the both of you using the same like energy. And also there's a lot of things that does go on in this story, but oh wow, I did not notice I was talking for this long. Yeah, maybe I should just move on to something else like man, nah, I maybe should end this video because I don't want to ramble on with this story. because like I said, there's a lot to it. Don't want to get into it. I almost did, just from talking about like where their powers like come from and what are each one of them are individually, and a bit about like the starting spirit animals and main characters and other stuff. But yeah, that's gonna be it for today's video. Sorry for it being this long. And yeah, I also want to know what do you guys and girls will think about this. Like, if should I do, if y'all okay with it, should I actually bring this story to YouTube and let y'all get like a really good look at on how things are going to be? Because I do like to add like new things to YouTube. I still have Shiny Shop and that's still open for anyone who actually would like to participate in it. But that's gonna be it for today's video. I hope you guys and girls enjoyed it. I know I rambled on. My sister told me about that, but I shall see you all next time.